Hello and welcome to our guided meditation for depression relief, walking through snowy woods. For best results, it is recommended that you use headphones for this meditation. And please, do not listen to this meditation while driving. To begin, find a quiet area where you will not be disturbed for the duration of this meditation. You can lie down or sit down for this meditation. Either is fine as long as you feel comfortable. Take a moment to settle in, relax your body. If you find any points of tension, point your awareness at that muscle and slowly flex and release. We will now take a few deep belly breaths. Place your right hand on your heart and your left hand on your belly. Take a deep breath in slowly through the nose. Breathe deeply into the belly. Hold the breath briefly, then release with a sigh out of your mouth. Again, take a deep breath in through your nose, filling the belly. Hold briefly, then release with a sigh out of your mouth. One more time, deep breath in, hold, and release. Good. Continue breathing at your own pace. And imagine you find yourself today in a vast wooded grove. It's winter, and a thick layer of snow has accumulated all over the forest. It's just barely dawn, and you can see the sun starting to peek above the horizon. It's cold, and there's a slight breeze that tickles your cheek intermittently. The ground is already covered in snow that has built up over the last few days or even weeks. And on this winter morning, it starts to snow again, ever so gently. It's very cold outside, and this winter has been so harsh. But you are bundled up tightly in your boots and your snow pants and your thick wool coat, your hat and your scarf and your gloves. You know that you are truly protected from the elements. But still, even with your winter attire, you want to get out of this cold and find somewhere warm and cozy to relax. Seeing the sun rise in the east, you turn and start walking north through the forest. You make your way through the snow-covered brush, stepping over old logs and twigs. The brush is thick, but you are able to somehow navigate through it with ease until you reach a large clearing in the woods. In the middle of this clearing is a small wood cabin. A red brick chimney atop the roof billows with thick plumes of smoke. And the facade of the cabin has a simple red door and a 4-pane window. While the cabin is a bit far away, you can see light emanating from the window, and there is a faint smell of something sweet and decadent in the air. What is that? You walk towards the cabin. Oddly, you notice that the snow in this clearing is undisturbed and completely untouched. Your footsteps are the only tracks in this snow. You approach the cabin and notice that there is a small sign hanging on the door that has your name on it. This cabin is your personal refuge, a shelter from the cold. You enter the cabin and take a moment to appreciate the simple beauty of this tiny house. It's pleasant and warm here, and you decide to take off your winter gear. You place your boots by the door to dry, and you hang your coat, hat, scarf, and gloves on a hook by the door. To your left is a small desk and a tall bookcase filled with a variety of books. You approach the desk and notice an ornate golden picture frame. In this frame is a picture of your favorite memory, a memory that makes your heart fill with joy anytime you think about it. What do you see in the picture frame? After taking a few moments to reminisce about that day, you put the frame down and continue looking around the cabin. You notice that sweet smell from before has become even more pronounced now. In the far corner, you find a table with a plate filled with your favorite dessert, as well as a small card with a handwritten note that simply reads, "Enjoy." You bring the plate closer to your face and deeply inhale that rich smell. You take a bite of this delicious treat, and as the dessert melts in your mouth, your mind is flooded with sweet memories of all the times you enjoyed this dish. In the near corner, you see a large, comfy chair. To the right of the chair is a fireplace. The glow from the fire illuminates the entire house, and its heat is just the perfect amount to warm every nook and cranny. You feel safe, comfortable, and at peace here. To the left of the chair is a small end table with a record player and a large leather-bound book. You take a seat in the chair and examine the record player. There's already a record in this player. It's one of your favorite songs. You press play and lower the tone arm, and the wonderful song starts echoing throughout the cabin. Your eyes glance over to the large leather-bound book. There's no title to this book, but you open it anyway. It's a scrapbook filled with written stories, photos, and small mementos from your life. Accomplishments, fun times with loved ones, hobbies. It's all chronicled here. As you flip the pages of the book, you are reminded of how wonderful you are, of how precious you are. You're reminded that you are able to overcome any challenge in your path. You're reminded that you can always lean on others in dark times if you need to. You remember so many great things you've done in the past, and it makes you hopeful for other great things you will do in the future. Fun adventures, kind things for others. This scrapbook reminds you of how much light you bring to this world, how much love you bring to this world, how much better this world is with you in it. What do you see in the scrapbook? How does it make you feel? You close the scrapbook and place it back on the side table. The song on the record player is just about to end. You smile in appreciation for this cabin, the perfect photograph, the sweet dessert, the record player, the fireplace, and the leather scrapbook. This cabin reminds you of all of the good in your life. And you know that even though it's winter and the world feels dark and cold, spring will arrive soon, and there's fantastic experiences waiting for you in the future. You get up from the chair and go back to the hook by the front door and put on your boots, and then your coat, and your hat, your scarf, and your gloves. And so, before coming back to full awareness, take whatever you need from this moment, these wonderful memories and feelings. Examine the cabin once more and take in all the sights, sounds, and smells. And remember the lessons learned and the possibilities for your future. Consider them deeply. Absorb them deeply in your heart and your soul, deep in your heart and deep in your soul. And when you've had enough of this scene, then it is time to bring this journey to a close, to a comfortable close. And you can start coming back to the present moment, slowly, gradually. And when you are fully prepared, you can find yourself back in the full awareness of the room around you, the chair or bed that you're in, and you can start moving your muscles throughout your body. And now you're back, fully refreshed and awake, ready to continue on with your day.